Yo. So it's Friday, the something of August. I think it's the 10th. Yeah, 10th. Friday the 10th of August. And yeah, looking forward to this anyway. This is my first solo wild camp on Dartmoor. So the path's getting a bit more treacherous. One thing I don't like is cows. I'm sure I've talked about cows and horses in my previous videos. Just walked past a group of very pissed off looking cows. Gave them a wide berth and walked off the path. Right, more cows in the grass. So I'm at the bottom of Earlsborough at a disused tin mine. It's quite windy, so I thought I'd try and find somewhere in here. Already over that way, so I'll try and find somewhere in here to get some shelter, so have a snack. So, yo, a poet didn't know it. So stop for a minute, have a break, of a snack and some water. I've stopped here in front of this wall. This is the Earlsborough disused tin mine. Stuff here beside me, bag and everything. So stopped to take that off. Sat on my, you can't really see it. Sat on my little pad thing from the mountain warehouse. It's the Just like a little padded thing that you sit on. But it's nice because sitting on the rocks hurts your ass. So I don't know how much you can hear because it's quite windy, but I'm back on the track. It's not a very good track, lots of bloody stones. So that's possibly where I'm going. I'm going to have to play it by ear. It's a fair way off, but that's meep, meep, meep. That's Sheepstor. So I've come off the track and I'm making my way down to a settlement that's on the map. I don't know exactly what it is, but it's I'm thinking at it or very near it might be a good camping spot for today. It all kind of depends on signal, because I don't really want to have no signal where I'm camped. But as you can see, there's a water source down here, and the wind has dropped so much since I've walked down the hill a little bit. So now this stream actually runs right through the settlement, so I guess if I sort of follow the stream along, it should take me to it. Well, this is the settlement. It's just a bloody great pile of rocks. Not really what I had in mind. They're a big enough piece of flat ground to pitch a tent anyway. So looks like I'm going back to plan A after plan B, C, D and E all didn't quite work out, and heading over to Sheepstor, which is that one up there. The only downside to Sheepstor, which I obviously found out when we were here last time, is that it's not that far from a car park, so people do visit it. But you know, there's people camping there. I just have to try something else. Sheep Wars. So I'm here, plan A, Sheepstor, proper looking a bit. That's where I'm set up. It's quite windy, so I've had to set up behind those rocks. There's you can see there's people set up over there. How come if I have an idea, like everyone else has to have the same idea? Only certain places I could set up because of the wind. And yeah, behind that pile of rocks, it's one of the only places where there's not a hell of a lot of wind. Luckily my tent's pretty low, so looking at it, it's not blowing around that much, which is good. So I'm gonna do something to eat in a minute. Good evening. We'll talk quietly because there's people over there. But yeah, so it's between 9:30 and 10. And up Sheepstor. I'm sure I've even filmed a video since I've been up here, but the sun's set. see miles from up here. There's the old tower over there. I've got a tent. I've got a tent pitched here. Sort of see it. So yeah, I think I'm going to go in the tent now because it's getting a little bit chilly. The view out there is amazing, but I figure that if I get to bed and sort of get to sleep fairly early, then I can be up early. So good morning. It's day 2. Weather's slightly different to yesterday. Can't film for very long because my phone's going to get wet. But yeah, weather's a bit different to yesterday. It's not really sure what the time is, but it's probably around 10 o'clock. Visibility up here is not a lot, and I'm cooking breakfast. Sort of keep my hand near to the handle just in case the wind decides to blow it off. The wind direction has changed, so when I woke up this morning, the tent was blowing around a bit. Yeah, anyway, just got a text from Tarts, but I froze for a second. So, plan for today is I think I'm going to walk straight down over that way to the road, take the road to the path, and take the path up to where I was thinking about camping yesterday. I want to do minimal walking through long grass today because I don't want to get soaking wet feet. I've got my coat, which is great. I've got my waterproof trousers on, but I think I'll get where I'm going and get set up and see if I can get a shelter built. If the shelter goes horribly wrong, then I might even call it a day and go home. If I can get a shelter that looks good, then I'll probably stay. Yo. Yo, yo, yo. So, a bit wet. Probably about 12:30-ish. Just stopped in front of this one side of a house. Have a break, get out of the wind, because it's like horizontal rain at the moment. I had a look where I went yesterday, because the wind's changed direction, there's nowhere I can camp there. And it seems like wherever there's a raised structure, it always seems to be raised on the wrong side to shelter from the wind. So, well, there's a big sort of mound up there past the old tin mine, so I'm going to go and see what that is. If that's no good, I'm probably going to fly on to Nuns Cross and try and find somewhere around there to camp. May even still call it a day today, but we'll see how we get on. Don't really want to have to do that. I haven't even tried to build my tarp shelter yet. Okay, so phone's getting a bit wet, so I'm going to say peace out. Peace out. Yo. So better. So here I am at Nuns Cross. Well, yeah, it's Nuns Cross, and there's Stone Cross behind me. Stone Cross. I've just been at Nuns Cross Farm, which is there. Hang on. There. Spooky building. My plan Z was to camp at Nuns Farmhouse because I knew it would be a lot of shelter. It's quite a big structure, and that it is. But to be honest, I don't really know if you can get an idea of what the weather's like. It is very wet, very windy. The coat's been really good, but I think even that's saturated through now. And I've got my waterproof trousers on, which I've had on since first thing this morning, and I think they're even saturated through from my trousers. So whatever I do tonight, I'm just not going to be able to get dry, and it's not going to be very nice. I think it's gone like just over the level of fun and into uncomfortable. So yeah, I made the oh so difficult decision that I'm gonna call it a day and go home. So yeah, it's been a great trip. You know, I can't say it hasn't. Walked a hell of a lot of miles, and I'll just have to come back up again when the weather's a little bit nicer. Sorry, that's snuffle before I say anything. I can't have the phone out for long because the weather's horrendous, but I just wanted to every time I go over the brow of a hill, I think this must be it. And I was going to show that up ahead, I'd just be able to see it. Maybe not. Is the brow of another hill, which is some distance away. There it is, approaching Princetown.